Hi guys, welcome to the first installment of this gentle yoga series that I've created for you. The only thing you guys are going to need is a chair. I have a mat down, but you don't necessarily need it. We won't be getting down on the floor today. And then I'll be either directing my attention to the camera or away, depending on what you guys need to see. So don't worry. We're going to start, though, at the top of your mat. I'm going to face forward for now, but you can come to the top of your mat. Step your feet about hip distance. It's about 2 fists worth if you're not sure, if you want to just eyeball that. And then from there, hip stack over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. Flip your hands forward, spread your fingers wide. Not like jazz hands wide, but just wide enough so you start to feel some opening through the front body. Let your eyes close and then put some micro bends in your knees so that you feel gravity kind of drop you into your mat a little more so that you don't lock your joints out. And then right away, start to pay attention to what your breath is doing. Feeling it travel in through the nose, expanding through the chest, maybe filling the belly. And then exhaling, feeling all of that just flow right out. Just a few breaths to center our attention and anchor it to the present moment. Good. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. We'll reach up, look up, take a breath in. And exhale, the arms come right back down. Just nice and easy. It doesn't matter if you're coming up through the front of your body or from the sides, whatever feels better. We're just going to keep going nice and easy. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. In. Just riding breath in, out. Last one, in, press down through your feet, reach up, super tall. Exhale, all the way back down. This time something a little bit different. I'm going to turn to this side so you can see. Breath in, reach up, look up. Exhale, we're going to forward fold, hinge at your hips, put a huge bend in your knees, especially for this first one, and then let your head just dangle. So no big deal if your hands don't come to the floor. If you guys are up here, that's totally perfect. Just let your head go, shake it yes and no. If you'd like, you can rock your torso from side to side. That feels good. If you feel any tugging at the back of your knees, put a bend in them. There's no need to compromise your knees or anything for that matter for the sake of a pose. It's just not worth it. Good. Take a breath in. Come up for a halfway lift. Bringing your hands either to the tops of your thighs or maybe the tops of your shin bones. I'm going to come onto my thighs. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Straighten and flatten your spine, and then reach out through the crown of your head. I'm just close enough to touch the chair with my head. Take a breath in. And exhale, bend the knees, fold right on back down. Let the head drop at the bottom. Again, halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, folding in. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Last one, halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, folding in. From here, root down through the big toe mounds of your feet. Roll up bone by bone all the way to stand, just curling up. Slow motion. When you get to the top, roll your shoulders back. Reach up, look up, breath in. And exhale, hands come down through heart center. Now we'll link it all together. Modified sun salutations. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, bend the knees and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, spine long. Reach out through the crown of your head so your neck doesn't kink up. And then exhale, fold down. From here, bring your hands to your hips. Pull your belly button towards your spine, and with a flat back, rise all the way to stand. Supported by your core. Exhale here. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, come all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, fold. Root down through your feet, hands to hips, rise all the way to stand. Core engaged, reach up, look up, breath in. And exhale, hands come down through heart center. Great job. From here, step your feet a little bit wider than hip distance. Sweep the arms up. Grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand and then exhale, bend over to the right. Gaze up if it's comfortable. If not, keep your neck neutral and then ground down through that left foot so you feel this long line from your left toes through your left fingers. Breathe in and out. Then inhale through center, switch sides. Exhale over to the left. Press down through the right foot. Inhale through center. We'll take one more each side. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, come up, switch wrists. Exhale over to the left. Good. Inhale up. And then exhale, let your arms come down, roll the shoulders out. Doesn't matter which way you go, we're gonna do both, and then a little to the front, or the opposite way. Good, and then just roll your neck from side to side. If it feels good, maybe you trace your collarbones with your chin. And again, then bring yourself back to the breath. Are you holding it? Did you forget about it? If either of those are true, doesn't matter. Focus now. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Good. Inhale your head up. And then we're going to turn our direction to the chair. Or rather, I'm going to turn my direction to the chair. You can bring your hands to kind of stabilize yourself here if you need it. If not, you don't have to touch it. I'm going to use it for today though. So step your feet nice and wide, and we're just going to start with some hip circles. Again, if you're not touching the chair, you can bring them to your hips for a round town. Other way. And then this one might be nice to have the chair. Step into your left foot, lift your right leg up, you can bend the knee, and then we're going to take some knee circles to kind of lubricate the hip joint even more. And it doesn't matter which way you go the opposite way now. Good. Right foot down, opposite side, on the left. Good, and then back the other way. Left foot down, we'll go all the way down, ankle, roll it out one way, and then the other. And then just point and flex the foot. Just waking up the ankles. Right foot down, other side, roll it out. Both ways. And then point and flex the foot. My left ankle is tighter than my right. How fascinating. So you start to notice these things the more you do this stuff, where your edges are in your whole body. It's kind of really cool. From here, shift your weight into your left foot, glide your right leg back for a lunge. So I'm going to put my foot back here. My ball of the foot is underneath my heel. And if this is too long of a stance, if standing long forces your torso to come forward, or if when you come upright, it cranks your low back, so you have two options. The first is to step the foot in and work with a lower, or rather a shorter distance. The second is to keep the long stance if you like that stretch on your leg, and instead just bend the back knee. From there, you'll root the tailbone down, stand up nice and tall. If you need the chair support, take it. And then from here, you can start to slowly over time stretch that back leg long. You'll feel the opening in your hips still, but it'll preserve your low back long term. Quick check, make sure your front knee is over your front ankle. I don't mind if you guys are back here for today, but just as long as you're not way forward over the ankle joint. Anywhere in this range is totally fine. But ideally you want your knee over your ankle eventually. Either keeping the hands here or raising them up. Take a breath in. If you're keeping the hands here, stay, breathe in. And out, settle the shoulders. If you'd like, you can take a breath in, reach the arm bones straight up. Bring your biceps towards your ears, or maybe anywhere else, if they don't quite come up this high. And then notice it bringing your arms, cranks your back out. If that's the case, back off. Once you're up, let the exhale settle the shoulders down, and we'll stay for 2 more breaths. You might be feeling this in your outer left hip, front of the right thigh. It's totally normal as long as there's no pain. Take a breath in. And out. Let the hands come back down to the chair. Lean forward, step into the left foot, and we'll switch sides. Glide. It should feel good to switch sides after being on it for so long. Glide the left leg back. Again, I'm going to quick check, make sure the ball of my foot is underneath the heel so that I can press out without coming down onto the joint. And then my front knee is over my front ankle. I'm going to notice that when I come up, my low back kind of cranks a little. My left hip is pretty tight today. So I'm going to start with my left knee bent. And that's just where you are sometimes, and that's okay. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Let the shoulders relax. And then when you're ready, or if you just want to keep your hands down, that's totally fine. If you're lifting, lift up on an inhale, breath in. And then exhale, shoulders settle down. With my exhale, I'm going to kick back through my heel because my knee was bent. And I find that with breath, I can kind of navigate through the doorways of my body and open up as it's ready. So I didn't feel the need to just blast into a straight leg right away, but rather breathe myself into it. Stay for 1 more. Breath in. And a breath out. Hands come down, lean forward, step forward. And that's a lunge. We'll move into some adjusted or versions of Tai Chi. We're going to do a variation on a move called Push the Wave. And so we'll start by swaying side to side with what we call our energy ball. And it's as if your energy, your essence was contained in this air space that you now have control, total control over. And we're just going to move it around, prime it for movement, so to speak. And the movement of Tai Chi, it essentially kind of primes your energy to then move for the rest of whatever you're doing that day or night. And so from here we'll start to sway from side to side. We'll just let our arms kind of gloss over a pool of water, as if we were in a pool of water. And then from here, we'll turn the right foot out to the right, and then we'll begin. So we'll reach forward, and then reach the elbows straight back, hands come back, fingers are wide. And so again, this isn't a pose to just crank your elbows back as far as you can go and create tension. It's just gauging where your edge is for today, for right now, and then we'll push the wave. And so bring it back, elbows come wide and push. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We'll go a little faster than maybe what you're typically used to seeing in Tai Chi when you see it in cinema or media. But this is designed to kind of help you guys get your shoulders a little more mobile. And so you'll feel them start to get hot. Stay with the breath. In, out. You got this. In, and out. And we'll go back. We'll now reverse the wave. So pull the arms straight back, and then we'll rush it through. Again, inhale, exhale. 3 more. In, out, in, out, in, and out. We'll come right back through center. Find that energy ball. Give your shoulders a much needed break. And come back to the breath. If it helps to close your eyes, settle your shoulders down. Just feel the energy moving. And then we'll take the other side. Blink your eyes open, turn your left foot out to the left as you start to sway from side to side. And then we'll reach forward, reach it back. Elbows go wide, fingers go wide. Push it forward. Oh, I did that backwards, sorry. Push, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm on just the creaky part of our floor, creaking with the wave. In, out, in, out. Staying with the breath nice and soft. So again, not blasting over our edge, but just noticing, going right up to it. And then we'll take it opposite. So reach it all the way back, elbows go wide. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. In, out, in, out. And as you get tired, that's okay if you do smaller movement. Totally fine. And out. Brush back through center, energy ball. And then from here, bring your hands to touch. At heart center, bring your feet hip distance. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Good, and then we'll find our chair for the last few things. I'm going to move mine here, but you guys can probably just sit in it if you're facing towards the camera this whole time. Sit a little bit on the edge of the chair, so I've got pretty much everything except my pelvis on the chair so that my pelvis can tilt forward just a little bit. We're going to straighten the right leg, take a breath in, reach up. And then exhale, fold over that right leg. And so that fold might just simply be left hand on the left thigh, right hand on the right thigh, and leaning forward with a flat back, breathing here. If you want a little more, you can start to lean forward, maybe sliding that hand down. If you can touch the toes, great, awesome. If not, also awesome. Unclench your jaw, soften your shoulders. We stay for 3, 2, and 1, slowly rise back up. Right foot to the floor, left foot comes out long, breath in, reach up. And exhale, fold over that left leg, any amount or not at all. Settle the shoulders, unclench the jaw, we stay. 3, 2, and 1, slowly release, come up to center. Now you can sit a little bit further back on the chair, maybe a little more comfortable. But you can come hip distance, sit up nice and tall. Breath in, reach up. And then exhale over to the right. Your left hand will come to the outside of the right thigh. Right hand will either come to the base of the chair, maybe you have something to grab onto on your chair, or if you can handle a little bit more, you can start to use the chair to kind of bolster more of a stretch. Just keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Roll your right shoulder back. If it's comfortable, gaze over your right shoulder with your left eye. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come back to center. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, twist to the left. Right hand comes to the outside of the left thigh. Left hand to the base of the chair, or maybe anywhere further to help you kind of twist a little bit more. But again, no forcing here. Roll your left shoulder back. Gaze over your left shoulder if that's comfortable, and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Release. 1 final big breath in, reach up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your knees, palms flipped up, roll your shoulders back, ears over shoulders, and then just slightly tuck your chin so you feel the back of your neck get long. And we'll stay at a close practice with 3 mindful, intentional breaths. And I will cue you. So take a breath in. And a breath out. Let some tension go. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath. In, feel it wave up your spine. And then exhale, feel it flow right out of you as your sit bones root into the chair. Good. Blink your eyes open, bring your hands to heart center, and then bring your thumbs up to your forehead. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day or night. Namaste.